The music next door is going to make this tough to film clips because of copyright reasons, so I'm going to have to talk a lot whenever I'm filming clips. So we're back, we had a little hangout, we got dinner, and now since I'm taking the Supra to a drag event tomorrow where there's actually a Supra competition where everyone's removed weight from their Supras, they've gone to lighter batteries, they've taken out the passenger seat. I'm going to pull out my passenger seat at least to save whatever 50 pounds or however much it is, just so I'm on a closer field to them, because I know I got the power. Just gonna make sure I got the weight. When we pull it out too, we can weigh it, but there's just 2 bolts there and I assume 2 in back. It looked very simple. I saw the guys at Titan doing it, so I'm gonna join the club. Yeah, alright, we're good. Look at that, nice and safe. No way.
What?
They make a quick disconnect for the seatbelt. It's like they knew we were gonna do this. No bolts or anything, it just slips on and clips on. Pat, what's your bet? I say 45.
I can't pick it up.
So the reality is, I mean, it took probably like 5 minutes to pull out.
Yeah, 50 or something, 50-ish.
So we're gonna do the drag racing calculator. Have you ever used that site where you can like see what you can save on your time based on weight?
I thought 100 pounds was a 10.
We'll see. How much do you think this is?
50 something.
Rob, any bets?
I'm gonna guess the weight. I'm gonna say 46.
How much is it?
Whoa, let your hand off that thing. Oh, you.
Is it touching that? Ooh, 50 pounds exactly.
It kept going up, and I was like, that thing can't be that.
Wait, is it touching the ground?
50.
No, it's not. 50.
Is it all noticed completely? The whole thing?
All right, so 50 pounds, and if we think we're actually at 670 horsepower, give me 1 second. I'm gonna do some calculations. All right. All right. So if we are truly at stock weight, which I know we've shaved off a bit with the wheels, we'll just say we're at 3380 stock. So if we pull this up. We're gonna go ahead and say the car makes 650 wheel because I think that it is a little bit less than it was on the dyno when it made 670. You can calculate roughly what your quarter mile time would be. So we're at 10.9 right now, and then we pulled the seat out, so we'd be at 33.30, and let's see what that brings us down to. Is that enough to get us in the 9s in a perfect world? So if the car does actually make 650 horsepower, then if we wanted to get down into the 9s, we'd need to shave another 50 pounds out of there. So I guess we'll go start pulling body panels off and stuff since we have nothing better to do. How's that sound, Pat?
Let's do it.
Me and Pat we're in drag racing mode right now, so I'm gonna take this one out, weigh it, and see if I can get away with stealing the one from my S13. We might be able to save 20 pounds, so we'll see. All right, so we've got a 64-pound battery. Would you believe that, Shulman?
Where's more than me?
All right, so Shulman, what do you think we're gonna save with this battery right here?
I forgot what it was. I don't know. 20 pounds.
I think we're gonna save more than that, my friend.
Yeah.
This one weighs 23. What is the other one? 64?
Yeah, 64.
That's over 40 pounds. It's almost the same savings as the seat.
Yeah.
That's sick.
So in total, it's like 100 pounds now.
Yeah. So that's good for a 10th.
Yeah.
That's sick.
From my like old school, not knowing anything about drag racing math, yeah.
No, it lined up with the new school internet e-web
Yeah, it's all the same.
stuff.
Meshed together.
Yep, same thing, just
Okay.
different generation. Okay, bye.
Yeah, so I won it. They're just working on it.
Another common thing, usually it's with the stock exhaust, they'll pull the axle back off, but we're pulling the axle back on. So this is FL2K. This is a big drag racing thing. Paddle confirmed. There's gonna be some heavy hitters there. This is not a joke. I'm a noob showing up, so I need all the advantage I can get. So I'm pulling off weight wherever I can.
Wait, what are you doing? To like not to the car, but
off the muffler. We saved 100 pounds. We're about to shave probably another 20.
Jeez.
This will make the difference between winning and losing. So it's a bracket like competition, Pat. It's not just best time.
So I thought you were just going there to try to run.
No, there's a Supra shootout where there's like a $250 buy-in and the winner takes all.
Wait, Supra as in
all the new Supras.
Only new Supras?
Yes.
Oh, so you're gonna win.
So the funny thing about it, everyone's gonna go into limp mode. So there's gonna be like every single car, no one can make like 3 clean passes. So there's gonna be races where like 2 cars go into limp mode.
So it's gonna be you going 9s and everyone else going 15 since they're in limp mode.
No, I'm probably gonna be in limp mode too. I can get like 3 passes before it goes in limp mode.
I got faith, brother.
So you're racing?
Yeah, drag racing.
Oh.
Should you get your side out?
I'm about to, but no, it's kind of hard.
That's why there's no seat in there.
Yeah.
Just take out the driver's seat, put like a folding chair, it's lighter.
Dude, after 9 p.m. he turns into Schulman.
Starts dropping cars. Yeah.
You're just helping me holding it up?
Rob was saying
If it's not, I'm gonna put it down. You can stop.
We got some zoom clips.
That was the problem. Ready for this thing to move out?
I don't know, maybe, I guess.
This thing's gonna move fast. Ready? Fast, right?
It's super fast.
This thing sounds so unreal with just no mufflers. I don't know if you guys can hear, it's got the cool little turbo whistle.
You're not working in New York, you're nuts.
So bright and early, we're officially on our way to FL2K to go try to set a good time with the Supra and maybe do the Supra shootout. I've got all my stuff there already with Titan. We're gonna hang out with them today. I'm pretty excited. I have no idea how I'm gonna do. I know a lot of it comes down to driver and isn't just the car, even though I do think I have one of the faster Supras that will be there. FL2K, I feel like I had something to show. Oh yeah, so technically speaking, it's like a 2-hour drive to the track and I didn't have time to siphon out the fuel. So we're on MS-109 right now and we're driving to a 2-hour drive to the drag strip on gas that costs $16 a gallon. So we're just burning money as we're driving, but it'll be easier than having to pump gas in, pump gas out. MS-109 just makes a little more power, and the cool thing is though, I guess, it's not like E85 where you use 50% more, so we're not guzzling it like crazy. We're still getting 24 miles to the gallon on this drive. And considering that this car's like a 3.5-inch automatic straight pipe right now, it actually isn't that loud or obnoxious to drive. Even dumping out right underneath my feet, still not bad. We're still a ways out and it looks like we're already coming up to some other cars that are going to the track. There's a cool one. I like that color. What's up, dog? So me and Jordan have been trying to dial it in on the street. Still can't figure out how to get 6 to work at full power. So I don't want to go into the event until we're wasting time right now because the event started, but I'd rather get 1 good pass than 10 passes where the car shuts down in 6th every time. So it's gonna be the same issue that a lot of other people are battling, but I'm doing my best to figure it out before I go in. We got one last map I'm gonna try, but honestly, it's getting to the point where it's not looking very hopeful. So worst case scenario, I'll just have to run it knowing it's gonna shut down in 6th and hopefully get a good 8th mile time. From there, you can kind of project what it would do in the corner once you get it figured out. But I don't know, I just don't want to miss the event or sit in traffic all day because I'm trying to figure this thing out. So maybe something will happen and it'll just work, but I don't know. It could act up on the strip because I'm not used to it getting traction 1st and 2nd, so I don't even know. For whatever odd reason, the audio on my GoPro decided to not work, even though I wasn't even using an external mic. So what I thought I'd do is share with you guys a couple things you'll hear me reference in this video. When I say throttle closure, the reason that happens is because with these cars, the way that they're tuned, the ECU basically has this narrow window of load, and you kind of need to tune it so it falls within that window. And if the car sees a little bit too much low or a little bit too little, it kind of freaks out. And the way that it regulates boost is by closing the throttle. It's got an electric throttle body, and it can kind of close the throttle to protect the engine. And basically it's like, oh, something's going on that I'm not expecting, let me close the throttle. So you'll hear pretty much every time once I get into 6, you'll hear the car sound like I'm almost letting off, but it's actually just closing the throttle. Now it doesn't do this in the 550 horsepower map that we've been driving around town in. It only really does it in this map when I'm on MS109 and it's almost in 6th gear. And now it's not anything that's dangerous to the engine. It's just one of those tuning things that everybody's battling right now. It's just kind of one of those things that everyone's just kind of accepting and working around when they're at those higher power levels trying to get these times. Now, just for reference, I believe right now the no nitrous record for a Toyota Supra, like a 2020 Toyota Supra, is around a 10.5 for the quarter mile time. Now, my first run, we did a 10.9 at 127, so we're not very, very far off. The biggest thing that I'm lacking, and you'll see in this, is I just don't have much experience driving these cars, and I make a lot of stupid mistakes in places where we could pick up time had I been a better driver.
So we're about to go make our second pass with a 1.8 60 foot. There's a lot of time that we could definitely shave off. I wasn't launching really well. This event is very confusing. It's very, very like, he said do this, she said do this. There's no real schedule or anything. So it's been kind of very tricky to figure out where to go and what to do, but Otto from Titan's been helping me out a ton. So we're rolling over, and I think we're gonna race side by side again, and hopefully get in the mid-10s. So nervous for no reason. Just want to make a good time, that's all. So I definitely had some weird like throttle closures and stuff. I ran it in sport mode that time, and I realized my car works the best when it's not in sport mode because of how all the load limiting and everything works. So I know that for the next one. Thank you. We got a 10.7, that's better. 1.7 60 foot, that's a little bit better. 129 mile an hour, that's pretty good. On that last run in sport mode, I guess it targets a little more load, and maybe the load was a little too high or a little bit too low compared to what it wanted, so it started closing the throttle a little bit early. Where before we were only closing 6th, and I think we can do the whole pass in 5th, so we'll see. So I've been doing a very, very awful job today of filming. I've just kind of been getting the ropes from my, I'm gonna call you my drag dad. How do you feel about that?
Drag dad?
Yeah.
That sounds pretty cool.
Just to start this, yes, we know Otto looks like Navo, because everyone's gonna comment that.
That is true. That is true. Actually, Navo looks like Otto.
That's true.
That's more, you know, the correct way of saying it.
I did think you guys were the same person at first, not gonna lie, but
I honestly caught that. But
so
it's okay.
So anyway, since he's been showing me the ropes and stuff, I kind of get intimidated by lots of drag racers and stuff, so I haven't really been vlogging or doing anything like that. Yeah. So I thought a cool little segment would be if you could give me kind of a walk around. We've got 3 Supras here. They obviously know mine.
A90, A90, A90.
So this is probably my favorite Supra of yours. You want to give me some of the specs? I guess we'll start in the engine and work our way back.
Well, we have some nice 17-inch rims on here. We just tried a new drag setup on the tires, some Hoosiers, and we just installed some meth injection and some race fuel. Outside of that, we took some weight out of it.
Looks like you guys, I mean, I kind of got the idea from you, took out the seat.
Yeah.
Did you do a battery on this one?
Yes, we did lightweight battery.
As with all the other 890s, I'm assuming you guys are still working out kinks and stuff. This is a big turbo car?
Yeah, it is our Titan. We developed a turbo kit for it. Not a kit, I should say, but a turbo that works really good on it. I would say the Forge line wheels, they definitely are a big help.
Yeah.
So we get them with a good deal, but they help a lot. You have the skinnies on the front, so I think it's only 6 inches in the front for us to basically be the second fastest 890 Supra right now. It's pretty awesome.
Now is that this one or the black one? Oh, it is. And then you guys...
And your boy was piloting
yeah.
it.
All right, so not only does Adel drive the Supras, he also drives this massive rig. I think in a video a while back, didn't you give me a tour? Was that on camera? I forget.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
All right.
This one ran a 1052 at 129.
And that's with the upgraded turbo and everything?
Yeah, that's with the upgraded turbo.
Cool.
So let's go this way.
What's kind of interesting is, unlike people thought, tuners are starting to be able to get those mid-10s numbers with the stock turbo. I don't know how they're doing it, you don't have to reveal secrets, but what's the best time you've run on this? This is stock turbo, right?
Yeah, actually we just got this tuned the other day. So today was my first day running the car, period. And I ran a 1071 at 126.
That's good.
On this one we have our meth injection kit. So it's pretty simple. Just add your meth here. The factory, it fits, we have the factory cover that goes on it, but right now it's off. Then your meth injection goes right in here. Actually right here, this car's a little bit different, but goes in and it does, we have the kit right here, cools down the engine, runs nice and cool, and I'm really happy. This one's on MS 109 racing fuel, so that one's pretty cool. And actually this one we have a different tire, some Motegi's. It's a very economical rim, but it definitely gets the job done, I'll say that. And the lightweight battery, we did that in here as well. I'll show you that.
This is my favorite part right here.
Oh, this is
that carbon seat.
That carbon seat though.
So I know if you guys haven't seen my video yesterday, I don't know if this is gonna end up in the same video. Taking the seats out saves you like 50 pounds. So what does that seat weigh?
That seat, I didn't weigh it recently, but I believe it's somewhere in the realm of, without the stand, probably I would say like 10 pounds maybe.
So it's probably like a 30 to 35 pound savings, which is nuts. So another thing too, all your cars no exhaust pretty much.
Yeah,
for weight.
We have a dump tube exhaust, but a turn down.
Yep.
So no exhaust, and then that's about it. So it's loud and it sounds amazing. Race car mode.
Dang, that came out nice.
So yeah, it's a small, I mean, it's honestly, like I said, last minute,
Saves
it works.
40 pounds?
I want to say closer to 52 to be exact.
52 pounds from a battery, that's nuts.
That right there, I tell you, it weighs nothing.
That's sick.
So altogether, even with the new rims, the bigger tire, you're still shaving weight off of that because it's a smaller diameter, 17 I think it is. And then with the lightweight battery, the turn down exhaust system, and then also we pulled out the seat as well. You know, so you're shaving off a few hundred pounds. Not a few hundred, but you know, maybe close to 200 pounds. That's definitely a big difference. So I would say even in your car, like you did a lot of work on your car.
130 pounds in like an hour.
That's awesome.
That's sick. Awesome. I think it's really cool as a platform how many different shops and how many different people have jumped on this as like a platform, because it's cool seeing everyone go head to head. Everybody's got different advantages, whether it's drag racing, whether it's BMW stuff. It's been really cool to watch and to kind of be a part of. And for me, as someone who's not really experienced with drag racing, these cars are really easy to run a 10-second pass.
It's very impressive, especially on a stock turbo.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
And to be able to rule out of the equation shifting and have a car that can handle the abuse, like all the times I've gone to a drag strip, I'm constantly worried about a car braking, how I'm gonna launch it, how I'm gonna shift it. These kind of, I feel like are almost a good learner car for drag racing, because you can kind of focus on everything, your timing, the strategy, and then maybe get into a stick shift car or something.
Yeah, but I would say like for a novice driver, you know, or you know, somebody just getting into their first car, this is a great car to start with. Although some people would say that, oh, it's not a Supra, the original Supra, but overall, when I saw it coming out, I was very on the negative side.
Same.
It's not a Supra. It's not even, it doesn't even have lug nuts. Like, you know, it's automatic. But when it came out, the body lines are really nice. The car itself, it's, you know, I got into it with an open mind, and it's just, honestly, I'm actually starting to fall in love with it.
Same.
Really nice. And I can say that because I'm also the second person, the fastest person in the world right now. But obviously that's going to change.
This casual little flex right there.
Just a little bit.
So what's that? What's the time I got to beat? What's the time I got to beat?
I was at 10:52 at 1:29. It's awesome to see these cars out here and not really a lot of work done to them, and they're putting up, you know, 10-second passes, you know, and 9 seconds is right around the corner, I'll tell you.
For me too, like only doing 2 passes and already being at 10.7 should be a testament to how phenomenal these cars are. Because like all my other cars, it normally takes me forever to get the time down.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
I'm excited to run more. I wish there was more runs.
It's not been fun. It's still fun.
Okay. What they're not seeing off camera though is the 4 hours between one run.
Yeah, you're right.
So we were supposed to do a testing day, but we kept getting rained out, which would have been sick. We would have been at the track all to ourselves with the Supras. Pass, pass, pass. We'd be able to tune and make adjustments. Here it's kind of like, you're kind of rolling with what you got and it's all driver. Pretty much everyone here, like this is a no nitrous class, and pretty much everyone is somewhere between like 10, 5, and 11. So I think it's gonna come down to who has more experience drag racing, who can get a better reaction time, because it's gonna be a bracketed, is it elimination? Is that what you call it?
Yeah, eliminations. It'll go into a competition, and then eliminations will start, and I believe that's tomorrow.
Oh, well I guess I'm not gonna be here for that. I thought it was today. I was told it was today.
That's still up in the air. That's still up in the air.
I just want to get some times.
That's just hearsay.
I don't want to stay here for tomorrow. Unless, well, I guess, so there's 10 cars, it's a $250 buy-in, plus a grand. That's a $3,500 prize. Yeah. That's almost worth staying here for.
Yeah.
If I think I can win.
Oh, you know what? Just saying.
What?
I could just drive 3 cars.
All right, it's a little bit cooler temps out right now, so we might run a better time. We shall see. Alright guys, let's see what we can do. Throttle closure, but I think it's because I tried to shift for third when I should have let it shift on its own. But that fast pass felt super fast, super fast. That was a good time for sure. I'm pumped on that one. I feel like that had to have been at 10.5 at least. We shall see. I shouldn't have gone to grab for that third. I just got to let it shift second, third, and then I'll short shift fourth and fifth. Dang, that felt good. Ah, 10.6. Close. 130 mile an hour though, that's good. And I got my 60 foot down to a 1.6. So we're making progress. I think if I fix that one shifting issue, I can shave off a little bit too. I can still launch a little bit harder too.
say it again. What happened?
Oh, are you filming?
No, I am.
We were at, I'm mad that we missed the genuine reaction. It was this close. I didn't even realize I was racing Navo. Look at this. Look at this slip. Can you see it? Look at how close our reaction time and our 60 foot was. My mile an hour pulled by him like barely at the end.
Exactly, barely.
Dude,
barely.
Were you just
barely.
like barely? You saw me pulling and you were just hurting inside.
I was like, "Where's the nitrous?" But you know, that was a good race. That was so close. I hopped out in front of you, but you got more. You got more boost.
They told me to leave it in auto for the first to second shift, and the problem is it gets to third so fast because second is so short.
Yeah.
That I go to short shift third because short shifting usually shifts a little bit faster in the higher gears, and I like double shifted and it made it freak out for second and fourth. So I think there's still more time to be had. So I figure for those of you guys that are interested in drag racing or that know about it, I would show you my time slips so you can, I don't know, analyze the info for yourselves. But even though I'm kind of benchmarking myself against the super fast guys, being my first time ever drag racing this car and my only 3 hits I've ever done with it, I'm pretty proud, and especially like it's cool seeing the progression. So my reaction time definitely got a little bit better. 60 foot got better and better each time. And my mile an hour got better and better each time. So we went from the first run at 10.9 all the way down to a 10.6, and I truly believe we could get this car down below 10.5 if I just kind of get everything right. So maybe I'll do a test day at OSW if Titan rents out the track or something, but more than likely I won't be drag racing the Supra anymore until it's given away. So with that in mind, now you know that every $5 you spend gets you 2 entries, it's still double entries, for the chance to win a 10-second Supra. A mid 10-second Supra.
Surprise!
So, anyway, all the information's in the description. It's been a lot of fun. Huge shout out to Titan for all the hospitality and helping me out with everything. It's been really nice, and hope you guys enjoy this video. It's been fun. Alright, so another video is over, but I stopped by to hang out with Cletus, and we may or may not be going for a quick rip in Ruby.
Yeah, on a legal spot that we know of.
Yeah. We're still at the track. By far the fastest car I've ever been in. This thing makes, he won't tell me the power, but I just saw it run.
It's like 1,000. We'll call it 1,000 wheel.
I saw him run an 8.5 today. The fastest car I've ever been in. I don't even know what it was, but it definitely wasn't something that could probably even run a 9. This looks so insane. You gonna give her some juice? I'm bracing myself. Face. My ears hurt. Can we not do that again on the way back? That was enough for me. I don't even want you to go in the Supra anymore.
We're taking some steam, dude.
You're just gonna laugh if I give you a ride in the Supra.
You think that hooks with that much power?
Okay, so on this racetrack, we had to have been going over 150.
Yeah.
That was I feel like I've never gone that fast so quickly.
It was good.
Oh,